Good morning, everybody. Brooke with Mrs. Cog Hill Farm, and I got my partner Dee Dee riding in the basket today. I don't know if y'all can even see her. Let's see. This is what she loves to do. She used to hear me crank up the side by side and come a running, but now she hears me get on my tricycle and she's got to come too. You know, you'd think as I'm getting closer to the barn where the babies and Capri and then all the other goats reside, you'd think those babies would get to an age where they would no longer cry when they see me coming. But it never fails. Morning and night, when they see me, they start crying. They want me to come give them some loving, give them some food, whatever I can offer makes them happy. All right, Dee Dee, you ready to get out, girl? We got to go feed this morning. I hadn't even got in the barn good and I can already see a problem, and that is that Peaches lost her peaches once again. She's in the wrong stall. She's in with the babies and Capri, and that just is a problem when it comes to feeding time. All right, babies, y'all ready for your breakfast? Everybody lined up this morning. Miss Peaches is, well, she's waiting on her breakfast too, but it's quite difficult when Peaches is trying to steal the goat feed. The goats don't necessarily want Peaches feed, but it just becomes a hassle because I still feed Capri separately. I want her to, well, she just doesn't need as much as these growing babies do. So that means that I bring Capri out into the barn so she and Peaches don't have any squabbles. Here's what tends to happen when Peaches is in the wrong stall. I obviously takes Peaches' food a little bit to get saturated with water, recommended by the vet to wet her feed. And during that time, while her food is, say, marinating, Peaches decides to open the door and go outside where the babies are eating. And that causes problems. All right, Capri, you come out into the barn. Babies, you come this way. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not what I wanted to happen. All right, come. Oh, there went the bucket of grain. Come on, babies. Come on. Come on. Everybody come this way. Not good. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, babies. Come on. Oh, I got another problem. I got another problem. Who did this? Who did this mess? Let me go get the gate shut. All this. Peaches, you caused all this drama, baby. Whether you want to admit it or not, you are the cause of the drama. So now I got another problem. I come out here and I find the trough that hangs on the fence for the babies on the ground. Who did this? And how did this happen? Where are y'all going to get fed? All right, y'all get back. Come here, come here, come here. Come here. How did y'all do this? How did y'all knock this? I mean, it was screwed on. Why did y'all do that? I don't think it's going to stay. What a disaster. All right. So, let me regroup here. Let's, come on, Capri. You come in here. Who did this? I don't think it's going to go back up. Y'all are just going to have to eat on the ground, and then I'll fix it after Peaches gets fed. Peaches? Yeah, you're next, baby. I wish you were in the right stall. All right, let's shut this door. Laura, get back. Some mornings are just more chaotic than others. Today is one of those days. Come here, here's your breakfast. There you go. All right, you gotta run things smoother. I mean, this is not good. The way things are going this morning thus far, it's not good. So I gotta feed Moody and Mildred. Hopefully they haven't done anything out of the ordinary. You sleeping in the wrong stall just starts trouble. Gotta start sleeping in the right stall. Have no problem when you're in the right stall. Goats have tore up their trough. Well, not necessarily tore it up, but tore it off the wall. Oh, goodness gracious, Peaches. Good morning, Miss Honey. Got Honey and Jessie already out here this morning. Try to get Moody and Mildred fed with little to no drama. Yours goes on that end, sir. And as always, we'll probably have a little switch going on. Moody usually thinks the grass is greener on the other side and swaps into the trough with Mildred. So far, everything's going good. You don't have to feed them anymore. They've already ate. Yeah, I know. You wanna be helpful, and I appreciate that. Oh goodness. Jessie, she's getting a full effect this morning. She knew that I needed a little bit of a hug. When things don't go well, Jessie, you always are there to have my back. You're always there to cheer me up. You too, honey. You too. And they did end up switching sides, and from this angle you can really see the difference in Moody and Mildred's size. I mean, Mildred's a big girl. She is a full-figured heifer. But Moody, on the other hand, he's huge. He's a big-boned, gigantic boy. Steer, that is. And together, they just make the perfect pair. Your water's almost finished, girl. She doesn't like to drink when I'm filling it up. All right, babies, are y'all ready to come out? Honey's ready for y'all to come out. You know why? Because she loves this side of the barn. She loves this pasture. I don't know what it is that she thinks is better about the other side. This water's better, so she thinks. This pasture's better. I don't know. As soon as this gate opens, she's the first one over here. All right, babies. What did y'all do to Peaches? Why is she not wanting to sleep in here with y'all? And that right there is probably how the trough got taken down on the other side. Are you the culprit? I mean, you go on the other side. I have never seen a trough come unscrewed like the one on the other side did. Come on. Y'all got to go out with everybody else. And the babies, the first thing they do is they come behind the barn and they make their way to the pasture that belongs to Nugget, the geese, and is shared by the goats, Jessie and Honey. They all have their little routine. Got to get Snow White and her dwarf's door open so they can go outside and enjoy the sunshine. All right, babies, there you go. I see Snow White peeking around the corner. She is still in her molting process, so still some white feathers being shed, but she's doing very well, and she loves her dwarfs very much. They all get along. Well, I got a crew coming with me. I don't know if y'all can see them, but oh, that's Rocky. Rocky, Foxy, Dee Dee. I don't know where Bandit is. Usually he's not far behind, but I don't see him. So we got to go take care of the chickens, and I must confess, I let the barred rocks out. I said I was going to wait until we moved them to their next location after they finish up with the sun hemp, and I just couldn't wait. The weather's been very warm, and they were just itching to get out of that room. Every time I filled up their feed and water, I would have an escapee, and it just got to the point where I said, well, why wait? Let's just go ahead. So I did, and all is well. They are sticking together as a miniature flock of 12, but they're not they're not scared of the rest of them. They've mingled right in. And good morning, everybody. Man, what a job y'all have done with this sun hemp. I feel like it was here yesterday and now it's gone. Y'all don't care, you just want your scratch, don't you? I'm gonna have to get y'all some more scratch. You about ate it all. So all the barred rocks are back here on this end. And like I said, they're kind of sticking together because they know that if they stay together, well, there's less chance that they're gonna get picked out and picked on. Throw them some under there. There we go. All right, ladies, y'all have done a fantastic job with the sun hemp, doing what you're supposed to do. So you can see Jason took the door back off that goes to the back, and there's plenty of roosting space for everybody in here with the door off. And I don't need any more chickens. I do not. I think this spring, I think I'm going to be pleasantly surprised at the amount of eggs that I will be getting. So here on this side of the bus, you can see some of the barred rocks gathered together. Like I said, they stick together in a flock, sort of. Let's see. That's only 9 of them. So, here's another one. 10, 11. Where's number 12? Oh, here comes number 12 out from under the bus. Girls, are y'all enjoying being outside in the big wide world? You sure have grown up. Yes, you have. You look like big ladies now. Yes, you do. And I must say, y'all are not being nearly as mean as what you were when you were in that brooder. You had it out for me, and now you just want a treat. You've realized I'm the hand that feeds you, so I must be pretty good, huh? So much so that you'll let me touch you, and yeah, your crop is very full. So you have had quite a breakfast already, obviously. This area right here on the front is their crop, and it's kind of in the breast area, and you can literally feel it when it's full. It's a big bulge there, and some new chicken owners that handle their chickens regularly will sometimes think something's wrong with their chicken because they'll feel that big bulge there and think that there's a tumor or something going on, but really it's just a big wad of food there, and that's perfectly normal. All right, so I'm gonna go get these eggs put in a carton and put out by the road so somebody can have some fresh breakfast this morning. Y'all look at this. Jason and his sidekick Holly on the side-by-side. Probably got some speakers going. What you got playing? Yep. Y'all, I'm telling you what. These two right here, I'm happy y'all are enjoying life.
We are. Look how dusty you are.
I know she's dusty. I bet if I hit you, you'd be that dusty too.
Probably right.
All right, so y'all took care of everything on this side?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm carrying on to the barn so I can get these eggs cartoned up.
We're going to keep jamming.
She looks like she's going to keep howling. So in case y'all didn't listen to our live, I talked about Jason getting some speakers for the side-by-side. He loves music, and he was able to pick up a speaker bar, fairly inexpensive, and got it installed on the side-by-side. So now when he and Holly are running around doing chores, working on things, they can bob their head to the music and be even happier than they were before. I don't know if that's possible. Well, I had just enough to fill this carton up, and an array of beautiful colors, eggs. Just gonna get somebody a smile this morning when they come by and see that they have 1 dozen eggs, because of course the ones from yesterday have already sold. All right, look here. Some loyal customer brought back our egg cartons. Love to see that happen, because that just means less waste and better for our environment. Get these ice packs out. Of course, there's no eggs, so Y'all, it's hot. I mean, it is upper 80s, so we are still using the cooler packs. Eggs back in stock. Carry on. All right, babies, I did not forget about y'all. Gonna get y'all fed too. Well, good morning, Goldie. I know y'all probably can't hear me because the geese are fussing so, but there's something going on. I don't see Nugget. That right there, that is Goldie. And I don't see Nugget, which when I first drove by, I just saw an emu standing there and I thought automatically it was Nugget because he's always standing there first thing in the morning. It's not unusual for Goldie to not be there. She'll be down around the pond. Sometimes she's with him, but I just didn't think anything about it. But now I do. I'm headed over to the nest area. Oh my gosh. Well, that didn't take long. Do y'all see what I see? Nugget, what are you doing? Okay, so yesterday afternoon, I came and checked eggs like I do every single day, and there was still the one with number 1 labeled on it. So I have gathered, or Goldie has laid a total of 7 eggs. I left the one with the 1 on it because I didn't want them to pick a new nesting spot. I wanted Goldie to know that her egg was there and that's where her nest was. But yesterday afternoon, there was not another egg. And here I am this morning finding Nugget sitting on the nest. I did not expect this to happen. So I don't know if he's sitting on just number 1 or if she laid an egg after I checked. But nonetheless, this is not what was expected to happen. Obviously, Catherine has been incubating the emu eggs, and up to this point, they have lost the weight appropriately to indicate they are going to hatch. But that is not a given because this process takes 60 days. So we are not letting Nugget sit, and Jason obviously does not know about this. But I am not going to try to make him get up by myself. Nugget, baby. Goldie laid 17 eggs in her last clutch. She had laid 7 eggs and really thought that she would lay a lot more than 7 before you got the go to sit. But obviously that's not the case because here you are sitting. Oh, there goes Jason. Let me see if I can't get him to come over here and help me. Guess what?
He's sitting.
He is sitting.
Oh, God.
So I said, there's no way that I can make him get up, but I think when he sees you, he'll be more prone to do so. But look at him. I mean, his neck's even laid out on the ground.
You scared me.
Huh?
You had me scared.
Well, I didn't mean to scare you, but
Come on, buddy.
I don't want him sitting.
Yeah, we don't want him sitting. There's no sense in him sitting. Come on.
Get the eggs out from under him. She had laid a second one, so she must have done that after I checked late yesterday. You can see here that there's the second egg that she laid after I checked yesterday. And here's the one that I labeled number 1. So that makes 8 eggs total that Goldie laid. And yes, we brought her into this situation, but it was a rescue situation. We don't need any more emus. And I was explaining earlier that we took Goldie in from a situation where she needed to be with another emu. She had been with another emu all of her life. And we brought her to our farm because we knew we would take good care of her. But from a farm standpoint, meaning us as their caretakers and them not being in the wild, we know that that number can get out of hand rather quickly. So Miss Catherine at G&G is hatching these eggs simply because she would like to have a pet emu. And Nick and Zoe at Chestnut Hills would like to have a pet emu. But beyond our friends, Misty Dawn, their family would like to have an emu. But that list is short, and that list at some point has to come to an end. And I'll keep you updated as to Nugget, and hopefully he gets up and he realizes that he doesn't have to go into that mode where he shuts his body down and doesn't eat or drink for 60 days. He will minimally, but you know what I mean. So until next time, y'all be good.